Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm back with another project that I'm starting. I just had an itch to create a journal out of this box. And I had an itch. I worked on the cover of that 100-year-old cover on my last video. And so this one is going to be from this box. And I've had this sitting here in my craft room probably for between 6 and 9 months, just like this. And put it to the side because I just had other things to do. Christmas, you know, holidays came up, and so it's been waiting for me to do something with it. I found it at a thrift store. It was a box, you know, and I cut off, here's the price originally. It says $19.35 right here on the box, and here is the price. Probably in 1935 or around there, $1. And it's an Acme garnishing set. That's for food, you know, where you make pretty things out of food, like radishes and what else does it say on here? Butter balls and potatoes and things. So anyway, I cut the top and the bottom off, the flaps only, and left the rest of it intact. And then so there was a flap here cut off, flap here cut off, and then I just separated this piece right here from the back so far because I wasn't sure what I was going to do right here, whether I was going to leave that on or not, but I think I'm going to have to take it off unless I fold it over. I wonder if I should fold it over. That would be cool. I haven't really thought about that. It is kind of rough right here, so it would be easier on me if I just take it off, you know what I mean? And then I can strengthen that. It'll strengthen this fold here and not have that rough edge on it. So yeah, I think I just need to go ahead and part with that for now. Maybe I'll make a bookmark out of it or something. We'll see. Or I could put it on the edge of something later on, you know, a pocket or something, a tuck spot. So I'm not throwing these pieces in the trash. I am hanging on to them to see if I could include them, because I think especially this price thing, that's really cool. And also the Acme, the whole label right there on that flap. So I'm going to keep those right here for now and see if I want to figure out how I can use those. And then so the outside, I pretty much just want to strengthen these corners right here if I can. Glue some, I picked out some vintage lace, I don't know, or crochet lace, the Dollar Tree. It's not vintage, it's vintage looking. The Dollar Tree crochet lace here. And then for the inside, I picked out some paper and some trim or lace also. So I'm just kind of developing the idea here. I've never made a book or a journal from a book. Oh, I need this to cut my paper. I think I'll go ahead and cut my inside paper. I picked out this. It was, thought it would be pretty cool with the colors here. You've got blue and kind of a reddish. I think it was originally probably red because you can see it more on the back. It's not as faded. It's pretty like a true red. On the front it's faded, so it looks like an orangey red there. So anyway, this blue I thought would look really cool with the blue. When you open it up and see this nice scrapbook paper, this is cardstock, so that'll help strengthen it. And so I thought it would be nice to open up the cover. If I'm going to make this into a journal, so I thought if I open up the cover and see this pretty navy blue inside cover, that would be just, and it just went with the kind of geometric look of the outside. And I thought, well, this is double-sided, but I'm not gonna, I don't really want to have all that busyness, like that much stripes on the inside. I just really think this would be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and just, I think I was going to cut it with my paper cutter here, but I think it might be easier if I just cut it with my scissors. So I'm going to try to get it even here with the paper and make sure I'm not cutting it crooked or anything. And then just cut around here, because that's pretty much what I want it to do, is be on the inside. That is what I want it to do. So why not just cut it? Make it easy on ourselves, right? So, and then I'll just cut this way. Well, I kind of want to I want to make sure I'm not cutting crooked on the side, or else I would. Okay, so see, I can get it all square here, make sure everything's even, and then cut the side off. Still might cut it crooked if I'm not careful. Okay, so I usually don't put paper on the spine. So let me see if I want to put paper on the spine this time. I want to fold this and see what it looks like folded. Like as if it was on the spine. There's different ways to do a box, make a journal from a box. So it just depends on what you're doing. Like if you want to completely cover the box, you would do it differently on inside and out. But since I'm not completely covering the box, that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm just covering the inside, and I want to leave the front because I think it's really cool and industrial looking. The original and the colors and, you know, retro or vintage or whatever you want to call it on the outside of this box. Okay, so let me fold this side. Let's see, I want to get an idea of what this would look like if I left the I think it would be cool, actually. I wonder, because I was going to put lace in there, but I wonder if I could just leave this. I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to try it. Yep, I think I'm going to try it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever put this, like paper or anything on the inside of the spine, but I think I'm going to try it. This is pretty thick, you know, chipboard or cardboard. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on here and get this glued down. Let's just see how it goes. This type of paper and cardboard art glitter glue should be fine. I have a lot of surface to cover here, so we're going to have to move pretty quickly before it starts drying. So I'm going to try to move here with the glue and get it down quick. So this will be an ongoing series where today we're just going to create the cover, and then I'll come back with what I decide to do from there. You know, the whole journal, pages, ephemera, everything. This one I don't have any plan for the pages yet. I'm just going to see what I find in my stash. I'm not buying anything new or anything. I'm just going to see what I find in my stash that I think goes with this look that the cover, the outside of the box, is calling to me for. Like telling me to put in there. Like I want to be a writing journal, or I want to be a combination, or I want to be eclectic, or whatever it tells me, that's what I'll do. But it's a nice size. It's a really cute size. I have a ruler here, so before I go, after I get this down, I'll tell you the size. I don't think I told you yet. But it's a really cute size. That's another reason I think I wanted to make a journal out of it. Just a really neat size. I'm going to try to get this back where I had it. In the grooves here of the... And then everything should be in the right place. If I get it back in the grooves. Okay. And I think this polka dot paper is really fun to open it up and have that fun inside paper. Okay, so let me go ahead and bend it so it knows. It knows it's got to bend, not create any wrinkles here. It knows where it's got to be before it dries. Just trying to make sure it's all smoothed out there while the spine is bent, you know, like it's going to be. Okay. I'm going to need some more glue under there. Might have to add some Fabri-Tac. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, this side's going to need some Fabri-Tac. I think that didn't really glue down. And this side has this, at least on the edges here. So I just want to make sure there's no wrinkles. If it's coming up, I can still add more glue, but I just don't want, I'm going to make sure there's no wrinkles forming. Okay, so I think the spine is in good in the corners where they need to be. So now we'll just work on making sure this is glued down. Okay, let me get my Fabri-Tac here. I was going to measure this for you real quick too, so let me do that. Yeah, it's a cute size, and I can trim this. There's paper sticking out here, but I kind of knew that was going to happen, so I'm going to cut that off. But right now, the size of the cover is 3.5 inches wide and almost seven. It's just 2 notches up from the 7 inches. So cute little size, right? Okay, so let's see if we can. We do need to glue this down. It is sticking partly, but right here, coming up. Is it all going to come up now? Just right here. Right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick some Fabri-Tac in there. It would probably be fine if I just put some more art glitter glue in there too, but I'm just going to go ahead and put some Fabri-Tac in here, make sure we don't form any wrinkles or anything. That's one thing about using smaller pieces of paper and not putting paper in the spine. Like, you know, you have separate pieces of paper, so you have less likelihood of forming any type of wrinkle. But when you use it all like that, it's sometimes you could accidentally get a wrinkle in there. So, but so far so good, no wrinkles. So, all right, that is gonna do. It's gonna be perfect. I love it. Okay, let's see if we need to strengthen this side. I see a gap here, but everything else seems to be down really good. So this one, I don't know if I can get any Fabri-Tac in there. I'm going to have to use glitter glue because it's got this nice long, narrow, you know, metal piece on here where I can get down in there and get some glue in there. I just have to get it to come out first. Okay, there it goes. Okay, try that again. I don't think any came out yet. So I can squirt it down in there. I can see it. I can see it. I know you guys can't see it, but I can see it in there. Trust me, it is in there. Okay, now it's probably going to come out a little bit because I put a lot in there. Yeah, here it comes. Okay, let me pick it up and get it out of that glue and just get the edges mashed down here. Okay, I've got a little wet wipe here. I don't want to get that all over the journal here, or the box. Okay, so I think we're all glued down now. And I can come back and glue it down more. I mean, it is probably technically still drying, although it's mostly dry because it dries so fast. So I've got a little bit of an edge here that my paper is sticking out over, so I'm going to cut that off. Go ahead and cut that off without cutting my box. Sometimes you just have to take it slow so you don't damage anything, cut off anything you don't want cut off, right? Okay, still over a little bit. It's because I don't want to cut the box. You know what I mean? If I make a big gash in the box, then this whole project is pretty much down the tubes. Okay, good there. Now let's get this. There's a little piece sticking out here. I would almost leave it, but I don't think it's going to be very strong as far as just wear might wear that down, so. All right. A little bit more maybe. Got a little tiny, like the tiniest of slivers right here. Okay, I think I pretty much got it there. I could, sometimes I've seen people use sandpaper on the edge like that if they need to get an edge off, but you don't want to cut it. You can sand it off, possibly, but I think we are good there. Question, I have a question. Do you think I should round the corners here or leave them squared off? I don't think I'm going to use book cut or corner protectors or whatever. These, although I could, but I don't think it goes with the box. So what do you think? I could round the corners and then, but once you round them, you're done. So if you could comment and let me know, should I round the corners? Okay, so the inside's going to look like this. I'm going to have to bend this and make sure everything's cool here, but yeah, make sure nothing cracks. If it looks like it's going to crack, it's not cracking. Okay, yeah, the paper's not cracking. If I thought it was going to crack, I would just put some fabric here. On the outside, I thought I would try putting, because I need to strengthen these corners. I mean, they're kind of rough. You can see that right there, and this is kind of rough. Like, I mean, it's strong because of the inside, but I thought I might try to put this lace on the outside. What do you think about that? I mean, it's industrial. I might look around a little bit more before I decide to do this. I mean, I think this would be okay or fine, but I wonder if I have any cording or hemp cord or anything that would look, you know, maybe something reddish or bluish. I think before I decide, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and look around through my trims one more time, because I kind of automatically went to this as far as kind of staying with the vintage look, but I don't know if I want like a lacy thing on this industrial. I mean, it would be okay, but I want to see what else I have. I think I might have some blue cording of some kind, so I'm going to look around before I decide on that. And then if you could let me know if anyone has an opinion about whether I should round the corners or not. I think it might look, I mean, I love rounded corners, so, but I don't want to take away from the original box too much. So if you could let me know if you have an opinion on that, that would be awesome. And I'm going to let you go for now, and then we'll come back and work on this box some more. So this will be a separate series working on this box. And so look for part number 2. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and happy crafting.